Hello everyone, I'm Tremayne. Today I'm going to be giving you your spoilers for your favorite soaps. But first, if you haven't done so, please recommend to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Please hit that like button so YouTube knows a good channel for soap fans. And we have a membership where you get exclusive videos, early access to the videos, spoilers up to sometimes 2 weeks in advance. And we even give you articles throughout the week. So there's a lot going on in the member section. And so give it a try. We'd love to have you. You also get the shout out I'm about to give you real quick. So thank you, Michael Pryor, Ramona Newsom, Ariana Enos, Gwen Marie, Kiki Landry, Roger Smith, Artemis Hill, Marilyn Finn, Riri Carter, Sim Slims, Josh Hurst, Cheryl Beecher, Heather K, J Ponza, Dual Devoted Couples, Rose Garden Design, Hetty R. Lloyd, Demi Sun, DD, Jen Adams, Sandra Crawford, Red Butterfly 50 Irish, Omar, Shannon Clark, Janet Loftus, Chalkmint 33, Faith Clemens, Applechick, Crystal LaCour, Deb Bell, Kelly Banks, and Phyllis Pearson. Thank you all for being part of the membership. And we're going to go ahead and give you the spoilers now for your favorite show. Okay, this is going to be a short video. We got Young and Restless for the week of the 14th. It's only airing for 3 days this week because Thursday and Friday is March Madness. And they get preempted every year for March Madness. So we only got 3 days this week. But a lot of things happen. Good things. They're going in the right direction with the Ashland stuff, because that's pretty much the only thing I watch. I fast forward through everything else. Except for Adam, Sally, and anything dealing with Ashland and Victor, I watch. And fast forward everybody else. So on Monday the 14th, Victor vows to protect Victoria. Victor goes to great lengths to protect Victoria. He's treating her like she's 10. I don't like that. I think he should have just told her the truth from jump instead of trying to protect her emotions like she was going to fall apart. Like she ain't never been betrayed before. How many times was she betrayed by Billy and she's perfectly fine? But Victor presents the receipts on Ashland. Victor makes a bold move presenting Victoria with damning evidence obtained by lawyer Michael Baldwin. Ashland defends himself to Nikki. Jack's world is rocked because he discovers he has a granddaughter. So he's like, Chemo died and we still got these Asians in our family because Jack ain't care about no Chemo. What happened when his mother was dying? Where was Chemo? Did he even get an email? Did he get a text? Did he get a telegram? With some smoke signals up in the air? Did Jack do anything really? Because he talked about Kyle like this is my son. And then now he's like, holy crap. I thought I could just ignore this part of my family. That's how Jack is reacting to me. This is how the writers have making me feel about how Jack feels about Chemo. Technically, it may not be how the character really felt about the character, but the fact that they killed Chemo versus having him to be alive, and then him and Jack could have gone back and forth and really worked through their issues, and then Allie could have maybe wanted to get to know the other side of the family, which could have made Chemo upset. Maybe Chemo could have went after Phyllis. Anything could happen. But they were like, okay, we're just going to torpedo this Chemo stuff once and for all. I don't like the way they treated the character. That's how I feel. How I feel. Tuesday, March the 15th. Victor strategizes with Nick. Nick faces a tough decision. Victor wants Nick to talk to Victoria and get her to see the truth about Ashland. However, Nick knows that last time he tried to tell Victoria the truth about Ashland, it destroyed their relationship. Jack faces demons from his past. Phyllis helps Jack with complicated family ties. Nate sees a new side of Ashland. So basically what they're talking about is Nate is going to confront Ashland with the proof that he was never really having cancer, because Nate pulls up the x-rays of when he had a heart attack, and it shows no sign of cancer. So with Ashlyn backed into a corner, he threatens Nate and tells Nate he's going to destroy his career if he says a word about him never really having had cancer. Although Nate's going to turn around and show Victor the proof anyway, so that don't stop that don't stop anything. Because on Wednesday, March the 16th, Victor receives ammunition against Ashlyn. That's Nate giving him the proof positive that he never had cancer. Elena points Nate in the right direction. Elena helps Nate make a judgment call, which is probably her convincing him to tell Victor. Lauren gets troubling news about Michael. So here's the thing. There's a lot of blogs suggesting that they feel like, not that it's going to happen, they're leading up to a murder mystery on either who shot, Ashton, because he don't have to die, or who killed him. Could it be who shot JR type situation, or it could be who actually killed Ashlyn. And I see what they're saying. Lauren's worried about Michael. Then you got Kevin, who they're not using anyway, could easily do something to Ashlyn. You got, of course, Victoria, hung in there for so long. Nikki, defending her daughter, because we all know what happened with Victoria's ex. So, that whole thing that went on. So Nikki definitely can be the culprit. Of course, Victor, which of course he didn't do it, but if it does come to this, you got Nate, you got Elena, you got Lauren. You just got a whole list of people who could be doing whodunit with Ashlyn getting hurt or killed. And we all know that when all's said and done, if something does happen to Ashlyn, they're just going to bring Tara in and say she did it, and then send her back to jail. So that's the way these soaps usually go. They make all of the characters, that main characters, look guilty, and then some character you don't care about is the one that takes the fall. So that is it for the week of the 14th. Let me know what you think about Young and Restless and everything that's going to be happening. Do you hope that there's a Ashlyn whodunit? And if it does happen, would you like it to be like Who Shot JR, where Ashlyn gets hurt, ends up in the hospital, and they're trying to figure out who did it while he's in a coma or something? Or would you just like Ashlyn killed off? Personally, I wouldn't, because the shows need villains, and this is a good villain that once Victoria just clearly knows the truth, that she made him co-CEO too. He could be causing all sorts of trouble being co-CEO of Neiman Locke. So, yeah. And of course, Adam probably ended up being the main suspect at some point. And Sally, too, because Sally does all the dirty work. So it could be a really great storyline on who hurt and or killed Ashlyn. So would you want the show to go that route, or just have him keep being a villain as he's doing without anyone coming after him in that way? So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.